You hear that? I come outside and they start shooting guns off. I want you to show you how they do this. Now listen to this guy over here. He's got his chainsaw going and he cut his chainsaw off. He fires his gun. Now watch. Hey. This is the day after. Every time that I call the cops or talk to the DA or call SBI or something, they go insane. And they use fear tactics like no other. From one of their biggest things that they do is they'll use little children. They're trying to call you a pedophile. So they'll use something like a chainsaw. You'll walk by and a guy will bring his daughter outside and holding a chainsaw, or a weed whacker, or something like that. They'll use little boys and little children. And then that's not behind the veil, which is the mind. Y'all can't see what I'm trying to explain. So there's things going on within the mind that coincide with what they're doing in the physical. And it isn't some Satan or some demons that are trespassing on your mind. It is your fellow human beings doing it. And what they do is they're trying to create a mirror and play their characters, which is their works, their craft, which is illegal because it's experimentation without consent, harassment, and psychological warfare. What it is it's hard to prove when you have so many doing it. But repetition, capturing that repetition, is one of your greatest allies. Like yesterday, I come down here. This woman comes out with a little bitty girl, just like her next door neighbor does the same thing. And what clothes they got on, as you'll see, here they come. Watch what's going to happen. That's Jade. See how they planned all this? She's on the way to the house. You can't see, but that woman was just standing at the door, staring at me. See, I did this very, 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 very spontaneously. So it's going to take them a minute to get on the road to come and do this. One white car. Two, three, four. Five. See? You see how many cars come up and down this road? Another white car. Another white car. HX4115. And see, they timed it because I was at my house Jade was going to come, and then John was going to come, which is this guy right here. I was really spontaneous, and I just run up the road real quick. This guy has followed and stalked me for a very long time. You can see, I want to see who's firing that gun. See if they cut my phone off. Somebody in America should be able to have problems like this and go to the local police department or anybody and complain and have it stopped. That's what our country's about. If somebody is being injured mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, but when it's your own government and people in the community working for that government as agents of the state and the church, so I'm on my way. I'm gonna go and call the DA and have a little talk with him. I'm gonna submit my evidence of what's going on. If you had any idea what these people have been doing for the last 2 years to me, they do this because when you go out, they're gonna do things like that to put your ears and your eyes are two of the greatest things that they have as tools to put into your spirit. As soon as you see something, that's sown into your spirit, and then it can be used on the other side of the veil. And in other words, if you go out and do something, we're going to implant all this in you and sow these things into your spirit. And we're going to accuse you and accuse you and accuse you and accuse you and build in their image and after their likeness. Not God's, not Jesus Christ. That's why I have my full body of armor on. And I have something called justice, power, and grace on my side. And the last thing I'm going to be called is a fucking pedophile. I've been molested a lot when I was a kid by my neighbors. And the same people just doing this now is trying to keep me from telling on them. They're trying to create fear, and I'm going to stop them. Now they're in here selling drugs. Mommy, did you get your phone? No. I laid it right out here on the porch. I'll show you. You know, Cindy got on drugs. Oh, never mind. Sorry, she's in there using the needle. We're out here in the heat. What y'all guys doing? Huh? I am. I was. She can get her fixed.